Their net sitting at 43. And if they were to go 20-0 in Big West play and get themselves deep into the Big West Tournament Championships, one would think that maybe they do have a chance to be an at-large team, and we haven't really seen that in the Big West since 2012 at Long Beach State. Cal State Fullerton wins the opening tip. Attacking towards the hoop was O'Day, who runs right into Leuchten. So UC Irvine gets a stop on their opening trip, and now here comes UCI going the other direction. Jurian Dixon has it right now, the San Diego native, passing up top to Chol. Again, making this first career start, the long and lanky Eli Chol. Passing the ball around, working it on the perimeter. Justin Hone with it now, 7 seconds to shoot, puts it on the ground, gets knocked out of his hands, goes out of bounds, last touch by Hone, and that is going to be a turnover. Eli Chol listed at 6'11", 190 pounds, wearing number 33 in the middle there. Definitely over 7 feet with the long hair he's got going on right now. Little dribble drive, Caleb Brown, the Missouri transfer, goes inside out. Ball being worked around the perimeter, goes up top to DeLuna. DeLuna takes one dribble, now a handoff, and an offensive foul on the illegal screen. That'll be against DeLuna, his first. So UC Irvine is getting the ball back. Here, less than a minute into this game. And Miles Che will have the basketball for UC Irvine. Run to the point for the Eaters. Coming off a tremendous road week just this last week, but trying to keep up the intensity against a county rival. And Cal State Fullerton, Jurian Dixon showing off his three-point range. He knocks down the triple. Dixon just a 23% three-point shooter on the year. That shot altered by Eli Chol was taken and missed by Caleb Brown, but a second chance coming for Cal State Fullerton against one of the best rebounding teams, not just in the Big West Conference, but really in the country. And that has been a mainstay of Russ Turner's program as O'Day gets a dribble drive off the window, and that's going to go for 2 points. So first bucket of the game for Cal State Fullerton. Step back three on the other side. Justin Hone sees it slip right off the iron, and the rebound gets picked up by Antoine Robinson. Robinson trying to back down his man Dixon, loses the handle on it, and that's going to end up being UC Irvine basketball. So a turnover there. UC Irvine taking the ball back. Bit of a slow start to this game, and that's one thing that, you know, Russ Turner is got to make sure that his team is able to stay focused and stay driven, handling success. After playing so well on the road against two really good Big West teams, you want to make sure you maintain that intensity even when you come back home and play teams that maybe don't have the same kind of pedigree. Another three is made. Bent Leuchten this time from the top of the circle. Extends the 8-hitter lead to 6-2. A little over 2 minutes into this one. Ball goes down the other side into the corner. Caleb Brown dribbling down towards the post. Goes back out. Robinson towards the middle. Shots missed by DeLuna. Irvine gets the rebound. Hone's looking to push. Justin Hone up ahead. Flips it back to Dixon. Made a three a moment ago. Thought about it. Leuchten just hit one. Can he make it another? Oh, yes, he can. The German giant from downtown makes it a 7-point Irvine lead. Pass through the lane. On the other side, Brown towards the hoop. Stopped. Leuchten gets the rebound. And now Irvine will push. Justin Hone across midcourt. Back to the point guard and Shea. Open is Dixon. Left wing try. That one's no good. Eli Chol trying to get the offensive rebound. Couldn't quite bring it in. Had his hands on it but couldn't secure it. And now it's Cal State Fullerton going the other direction. Robinson through the lane. Shot no good. Tip back out. It's going to stay with the Titans. Now a three ball look on the right side. Caleb Brown sees it miss. Cal State Fullerton is one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the country, going up against one of the best three-point defense teams in America in UC Irvine. So for Cal State Fullerton, if their recipe is trying to knock down threes, they could be in some trouble tonight. They got to try to turn up the tempo and get as many fast break chances as possible. Underneath, Irvine able to find Bent Leuchten. He's already got 8 points, is one of the best players in the Big West, imposing his will early. 11-2, UC Irvine up by 9, 16-27 left in the first on the Anteater Basketball Network.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
BK melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, shroom, and Swiss. BK melt season is tasty bliss. BK, have it your way.
What was that?
I don't know.
What's wrong with Daddy? He got infected. Hurry! He's coming! I'm scared. That's not Daddy anymore.
Rated R. Only in theaters now.
Ben Leuchten already rolling for UC Irvine right now. Ben's got 8 points. He's the 8-Gators leading scorer, doing it from outside and then working underneath as well. Again, averaging 18 points and 10 rebounds over his last 5 games. The 7-footer from Germany can shoot it from downtown, can work inside, and Leuchten has just been absolutely dominant and close to 2 blocks a game in that same time span. So we are seeing Bent in conference play find another level. And if you were to make a determination on who's the Big West Player of the Year right now, and I know there were only 5 games in the conference slate, it's a runaway. Leuchten is that. Shot missed inside. Now going back out as Cal State Fullerton trailing 11-2. Here, not quite 4 minutes into this game. Splitting 2 defenders is O'Day, who gets it to hang on the rim and fall through. So that stops the UC Irvine run. Cal State Fullerton had missed 6 of 7 shots before that. It's Che. Tough contest, getting it across midcourt. Now UC Irvine will have a chance to set up their offense. Who else but Bent? Cross-court pass to Dixon. He hit a 3 a moment ago. Now on a dribble drive to take towards the hoop. Right-handed lay-ins missed. Gators able to get it back, and O'Fury with the hustle has earned himself a couple of free throws. And we know UC Irvine likes getting to the line. Just battling down low. O'Fury just picked the pocket of Antoine Robinson, just took it right from him. And he's going to get some foul shots. UC Irvine, 4th best free throw shooting team in America, 81% on the season. O'Fury, though, only at 50% on the year. So trying to help out the team's percentage. He doesn't take that many free throws. He's able to get that one. As now Kyle Evans will sub in for Bent Leuchten. Leuchten, 8 points, made 2 threes, 3 of 3 shooting, couple of rebounds, has an assist. And also consider the fact that Bent Leuchten, not just Big West Player of the Week, as efficient of a player as you're going to find in the country. At least on the offensive end, 2nd of 2 is no good. So O'Fury at 50% on the season goes 50% on that trip, 1 of 2. Cal State Fullerton has it on the other side, down by 8, 12-4. Irvine lead. Keith Richard from the right wing. He's their best 3-point shooter. Able to get it. And Richard coming off a strong performance a few games ago against Noble. Had 28 in that game, but just 13 in 4 games since. So they'd like to get him going a little bit after that really strong performance to end non-conference play. Kyle Evans missed the bunny underneath, got his own rebound, got it back out to Dixon. Shot clock was reset in the process. 14 to shoot now as Irvine works it around the outside. It's Justin Hone, all kinds of room. Top of the circle, 3. Hits the front of the rim, shots missed, and the rebound comes off to Cal State Fullerton. Foul underneath, away from the ball. They're going to call that one on Kyle Evans. And now Eli Troll will sub right back into the game. to replace Ofiri Judikele. I take that back. It's Kyle Evans who picked up the foul. He comes out. Deidre Taylor has taken Cal State Fullerton to the NCAA tournament twice. I mean, Diedrich has a very strong record in terms of what he's accomplished at Cal State Fullerton, though the win-loss record this year hasn't been great. Eli Chol getting a tough rebound on an 8-12 years at Cal State Fullerton. The winningest coach in program history is Deidre Taylor as Justin Hone converts on the other end. Russell Turner in his 15th season at UC Irvine at the helm of this Ader program has built a dynasty at UC Irvine. Ader thought that one was tipped. It would have been a backcourt violation if it wasn't. And the officials saying that there was a tip. Actually, it was Irvine saying there wasn't one. Ball goes out of bounds. 17 on the timer. 14-11 left here in the first. UC Irvine has Cal State Fullerton doubled up 14-7. Just getting started here in an all-OC rivalry in Irvine, California tonight. Over on the right side, attacking towards the lane and scoring was Kobe Young. He's coming off a season-best 14-point performance in the loss against Hawaii. So Young gets two. It's a 5-point game, 2 possession. Justin Hone on the attack, other side, gets all the way through the lane and splits the defenders, gets to the bucket and scores. Hone turned on the Jets. That was too easy for Justin Hone. Stepping into a 3 in transition and knocking it down is Kobe Young. So Young feeling it. He's got 5 straight points for Cal State Fullerton. 4-point game, 16-12. Hone back to Dixon, right side 3. He's got it. It's a 3-point shootout here in this run. Irvine up 7. Second tray of the night for Dixon. 13-14 remaining here in the first half. It's 19-12. UC Irvine has the lead. Vicentin attacking. Shot was missed. Offensive rebound gets grabbed by Young. He's all over the floor. Now a 3-ball up top is missed. Rebound goes to Justin Hone, and now the Aiders will push. Hone up ahead over to the left side. Torian Lee splitting 2, finds Eli. A lot of contact, and Chol will get a couple of free throws right now. Little helter-skelter for the Aiders on offense, but it results in foul shots. As Eli Chol came flying in. Good pass from Torian Lee to find his teammate Chol. And Chol with that 6'11", 190-pound frame, he goes up and he takes a hit like that. You hope it doesn't break. He doesn't. He's tough. He stays right in there. Remember when Chol first arrived at UC Irvine, Russ Turner had made a joke to a local, or not a local, but a publication that breaks down college basketball and says, well, the good news for Chol is he's going to save us some money on travel because we can just fax him to the games. Pretty good quip from Irvine's head coach. That was a few years ago, but I tell you what, Eli has spent a lot of time in the gym. He's worked hard. He's, believe it or not, he has gained some weight, and he looks a lot more like a complete player. Obviously, that frame room to grow, but Chol has made good progress, and he's able to make those 2 free throws. So Eli Chol in his first career start gets 2 free throws, puts UC Irvine back up by 9. Ball gets knocked out of bounds on the inbound. For Cal State Fullerton, Irvine pokes it loose as UCI picks up full, trying to keep the pressure on this Cal State Fullerton team. Irvine just a relentless defensive team, and to this point, the Aiders playing without Devin Tillis, who Russ Turner told us pregame may or may not play tonight. Contested 3 is good for Zion Richardson. He's got the most made threes on this Fullerton team, 29%. But he has made the most and got that one to make it a 2-possession game. 21-15, Irvine on top. Less than 12 and a half remaining in the first. Brooke Jonikin. Now it's Che. Che with the shot fake. Has all kinds of room. Long 2 just inside the top of the key, and it ends up missing it. Rebound comes out to Cal State Fullerton. 3 on the other side. Another contested 3 is missed. Long loose ball, and that's going to end up being a backcourt violation. Results in UC Irvine possession. Zion Richardson picked it up on the right side of the stripe and then fully brought it in on the left side of the stripe, and that's going to be a turnover. On a long loose ball rebound, Torian Lee was chasing after it. You know, if it wasn't a backcourt violation, it could have been a travel. Either way, Irvine will take over. It's about 12 minutes remaining in this first half. It's Che on the right side for UC Irvine coming off the screen. Berkjan goes inside out, now being worked around the outside. Torian Lee. Back to Berkjan, right side Che. Che off the Chol screen, gets it knocked out of his hands, stripped by Robinson. Robinson gets a fast break right to the hoop and scores. The strip and the score for Antoine Robinson, and it's a 4-point contest, 21-17, as with the second unit in the game right now, Cal State Fullerton gaining a little bit on UC Irvine. Che's got to be careful not to pick up an offensive foul with that arm as the defense is trying to help embellish and sell that a little bit. Berkjan misses a three, and that's going to take us to a timeout. The Titans in striking distance, down by 4, but it's Irvine up 21-17, 11:16 to go on the Irvine 8-Leader Basketball Network.
It's easy to play it safe, but that's not our story. Only the bold. It's our mission. A call for risk takers and change makers to shine. In the classroom, in the community, and in competition. Bold is our past, our future, our passion. Bold is the next level. The Big West, only the bold.
Left Coast is showing you what a tasting room should really look like. Grab your friends and find out what the Left Coast Buzz is all about. From delicious handcrafted beer to savory barbecue, we've brought our A game. Come for the beer, stay for the vibe. Left Coast, tasting room, smokehouse, distillery, now open in Irvine.
Thursday night college basketball in the Big West Conference. UC Irvine 21, Cal State Fullerton 17. My name is Trent Rush, courtside with you tonight. College hoops being simulcast on the 8-Leader radio dial along with ESPN Plus for those streaming tonight's game. We're glad to have you. For Jurian Dixon, he's made a couple of threes for UC Irvine already. Set a new three-point career best with 2. Has also dished out 3 assists to this point. 11:16 left here in this first half. Cal State Fullerton has possession. Antoine Robinson, the inbounder, able to get it over to Caleb Brown, who brings the ball up, gets over to Robinson in the corner. Now they go down low to DeLuna. Ball knocked away and picked up by Miles Che. Che now running the break for UC Irvine, gets it up ahead. Trailing is Evans, who picked up a foul in just a couple of seconds of court time and now is back onto the court. Berkjan Kent now passes over to Torian Lee. Lee thought about attacking, instead kicked it back out over on that left side. It's Miles Che. Evans fighting for positioning, deep in the shot clock now. 6 seconds for UC Irvine. Entry to Bent Leuchten inside out. Berkjan 3-ball, right wing, no. And the rebound comes out to DeLuna of Cal State Fullerton. Titans will bring it up. They can make it a one-possession game here. Inside out, 3-ball right side, it's no good. Ken gets the rebound, and now Berkjan will hustle across midcourt for UC Irvine. Pass over to Che. UC Irvine trying to stop this 6-0 run. Cal State Fullerton's on. Torian Lee's 3. Misses off the back of the rim, and now the Titans can extend this 6-0 run. UC Irvine now scoreless for about 3 minutes. Step back, 3-ball left side, buries it. Zion Richardson, second of the night, makes it a 1-point game, and the Titans are right back in it. A 9-0 run has made it 21-20. Irvine still leads, but Cal State Fullerton right there. It's Torian Lee. back out to Kyle Evans. Shea now going to fire from the right side. No. UC Irvine's a team that doesn't generally shoot a ton of threes. They've kind of fallen in love with the three ball. 4 of 11. And Akin picks up a foul on the other end. Meanwhile, Cal State Fullerton, again, we're talking about one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the country is Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton, 25.7% on the season. They rank 362nd in three-point shooting. 362nd. Well, they're 4 of 9 from behind the arc right now. Ball goes over to Caleb Brown. Over Evans, falls away. Shots missed. Rebound comes to Leuchten as the Gators hope to have Leuchten's presence back in there. And what an impact he made in his first segment. Had 8 early points. Hit a couple of threes as well. Shea coming off the screen, goes back out. Evans up top. Here's Jurian Dixon, who's knocked down 2 from the outside. Good pass down low to Ben Leuchten. Oh, what a dish from Dixon. And Bent finishes. Irvine back up by 3. Really nice entry pass there for Jurian Dixon, who found the seam, placed it perfectly to Bent. Meanwhile, answering on the other end is Caleb Brown, the Huntsville, Alabama native, a transfer from Missouri. Got all the way to the hoop and was able to lay it in. Back to a 1-point game. Dixon thought about trying to get it back to Bent. Instead goes to Shea and a reset of the offense. It's Justin Hone. Underneath, back out, Leuchten all alone for 3. Missed it strong. First miss of the night for Leuchten. Ball on the right side now for Richardson. Lost it, goes out of bounds. Officials didn't see it, and now everyone's asking the other. None of the officials saw who was last to touch it, and they're going to call it a jump ball. And the possession arrow belongs to UC Irvine. So as the ball got knocked loose, no eyes were on it, and UC Irvine fortuitous in that they're getting it back. Ends up basically being a turnover for Cal State Fullerton. We got to look at this here. Did Justin Hone get a hand on it? It looked like he did, and then it went off the leg of Richardson. So I think it should be UC Irvine ball anyway. Now a foul on Keith Richard. 4th foul against Cal State Fullerton. There have been just 2 against UC Irvine. So the Gators lose the arrow because no official saw it, but they should have gotten the ball back anyway. Hone looking to Shea. 15 on the shot clock here. 8 minutes remaining in this first half on a 1-point game. UC Irvine leading Cal State Fullerton here at the Bren Center. Jurian Dixon, 7 to shoot. Dixon puts it on the ground now. Dribble drive over to the left side. Pulls up left elbow. He's got a fire. Does. Slips right off the iron. And the rebound gets picked up by Caleb Brown. Pass fake by O'Day. Through the lane. Back out. Up top. Brown's 3. Missed everything. And it'll be UC Irvine ball when we come back. But Cal State Fullerton's gotten within 1 thanks to a 10-2 run over the last 5-16. We'll be back here from Irvine on the 8-Gator Basketball Network.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
BK melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, shroom, and Swiss. BK melt season is tasty bliss. BK, have it your way.
What was that?
I don't know.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He got infected.
Hurry! He's coming! I'm scared.
That's not Daddy anymore.
Rated R. Only in theaters now.
Just a 1 point lead for UC Irvine on their home floor at the Brent Center, 23-22. Cal State Fullerton trying to get their first conference win and pull off what would be a huge upset over a UC Irvine team coming off an outstanding week, but trying to maintain their level to this point have been without Devin Tillis, and one would suspect likely no Devin Tillis tonight for UC Irvine, with Eli Chol getting his first career start. He's the inbounder. Goes over to Miles Che, the point guard for UC Irvine. Che scoreless to this point. Ben Leuchten's got 10. Dixon's got 6. Nobody else more than 4 for UC Irvine. Justin Hohn fires left side and gets it from the wing. Well defended, but Justin Hohn just rose up and knocked it down. Trying to answer on the other side was Young, but he missed, and the rebound comes out to Irvine. Gators back up by 4. UC Irvine's led by as many as 9. Inside of 7 minutes remaining, 6:56 to go here in the first. 26-22, UC Irvine on top. Dixon, another 3, no. Dance on the rim, didn't fall. Offensive rebound, fought for from Eli Chol, ends up out of bounds, and it's going to be Irvine possession. They're actually going to call that a foul on Richard. That'll be his second, team's 5th. Russ Turner looks on with UC Irvine. Talking about him earlier and the job he's done at this 8-year program, either a regular season or conference title, 9 of the last 11 years. Inbound goes to Hohn. He goes shot fake, brings it back out, step back 3. It's missed. Richards got the rebound and pulled up and drilled it. His third 3 tonight, and he's got a team best 9 points, single-handedly keeping Cal State Fullerton in this game. It's only a 2-point contest. Here's Jurian Dixon. Dixon off the horn, trying to go around everybody. He missed it, but there for the putback is big Ben Leuchten. He's got 10. On the other side now, it's Brown. They go underneath. Vincenten. Shot no good. Well defended by Leuchten. Rebound to Hohn. Che now for UC Irvine with the Eaters up by 4, 28-24. Justin Hohn, dribble drive, left side, pass through to Dixon, shot fake. Now he puts it on the ground, tried to get the entry to Leuchten. Couldn't do it, instead throws it away. And Cal State Fullerton will get it back. 5:45 to go here in the first as Torian Lee returns to the contest for UC Irvine as Miles Che comes off. Bent's been wonderful for UC Irvine, 12 points. Hohn's added 7, Dixon 6, rest of team 3. Yet Irvine still leads by 4. Left side now, it's to Young, Kobe Young, knocked away. Will stay with Cal State Fullerton here. Kobe Young, Washington native, a transfer from Boise State, averaging close to 8 points a game. Team's 3rd leading scorer. We have not seen in this game John Mikey Square, who was their top returner from a year ago, was starting for them, then coming off the bench. But that's the second best player for Cal State Fullerton that has not seen any action in this one. 4 to shoot. On the ground, shot up anyway, it's missed. Put back try, that's no good either. Third time trying to be the charm, it's not. Dixon ends up with it, and now the Eaters have numbers. Dixon in transition, all alone, Hohn for 3, knocks it down. Hohn in double figures with 10. Irvine goes back up 7. Boy, Cal State Fullerton got some good looks, just nothing to show for it. Another offensive rebound. This time Richards, and a foul underneath is going to be on Ofiri Jadagele of UC Irvine. Gators have given up 8 offensive rebounds to Cal State Fullerton. On the flip side, the Eaters have just 4. So Cal State Fullerton doing a good job on the offensive glass, doing a good job on the glass in general. Rebounding UC Irvine 20-16 as there's the foul on Ofiri. Inside of 5 minutes left in the first. Cal State Fullerton with the ball down by 7. Pull-up baseline 2 is missed. Kobe Young on that last attempt, and now Hone has it up ahead for UC Irvine. Hone pulls up right side, into the corner. Dixon launching a three. No, Evans offensive rebound. Gets his defender up. Torian Lee's left all alone. Somebody might want to shoot it. Everybody was left alone there. Now Lee will fire, and he missed. Boy, there were so many open looks. The Eaters couldn't decide who was going to be the one to take it, and it ends up resulting in a miss. Meanwhile, a foul, and that's on Torian Lee. Foul on Lee is his first. Team's fourth. See Irvine still with 2 fouls to give. Sub coming into the game for UC Irvine, Ben Egbo. Egbo comes in for Hone. Hone doing a good job. Couple of threes already. Jurian Dixon, he's got 6 points with those 2 threes. He already has 5 assists. He's in the game right now running the 2-guard spot with Torian Lee in the contest. There you see just enough space for O'Day to get a little bit of room and get a floater to fall. So he's got 6. It's Dixon now. Dribbles behind his back, looks over to the right side, brings it back out. O'Fury long 2. Not a great look for O'Fury right there, results in a miss. And now Cal State Fullerton within 5 can make it a 1-possession game. Instead, they turn it over, picked up by Dixon. Dixon on the fast break, Dixon towards the basket, goes flying and gets it for 2. Foul will make this a 3-point play chance for Jurian Dixon. Dixon got the strip, goes flying to the hoop, gets the acrobatic lay-in to fall, and will try to convert a 3-point play when we return. UC Irvine by 7, 33-26, here in the first on the 8-Year Basketball Network.
This is a story about strength. It wakes up early in the morning, stays up late, moves mountains, and travels the world. It makes adventure and hard work possible. Strength delivers food to tables, packages to doorsteps, products to stores, and kids to practice. It shows up everywhere you show up. Hercules tires are built for almost every driver and every vehicle. Find the right Hercules for your story and let our strength drive yours.
After a second round of unsuccessful treatments for a rare lymphoma, it was hard for my husband to believe that cancer wasn't going to win. That changed the day we visited UCI Health. As the only adult bone marrow transplant program in Orange County, they had the expertise and groundbreaking research to give him the customized treatment that others couldn't. And they gave me the greatest gift, having my husband back home.
I understand what someone's going through when they've been in an accident and they're in pain and they can't work and they don't know what the future holds for them.
In this line of work, the stakes are high. There's no second place, and so I play to win.
The Fielding Law Firm, we're fighters and we're problem solvers, and we protect you.
If you've been hurt in an accident and you don't know what to do, you should call Fielding Law. We can help you get your life back on track.
(33-26), UC Irvine by 7. Here in this opening half, 3:37 to play. Ainers have led by as many as 9. Cal State Fullerton went on a 10-2 run that spanned about 5 minutes to make it a 1-point game. They have not taken the lead at any point, but it's been tight. Backcourt, Torian Lee and Jurian Dixon stepping up. Dixon especially, 8 points, 5 assists, a couple of steals. So now we'll see Dixon trying to convert a 3-point play as he goes to the line. You know, it's been Leuchten in the front court with his 12, but then Justin Hone adding 10 thanks to his couple threes. Dixon with a couple of threes himself is having an outstanding ball game for UC Irvine, and those 3 are shouldering much of the load for UC Irvine on offense. Just think those 3 players responsible for 31 of the 34 points for UCI to this point. 34-27. UC Irvine by 7. Ball's over on the right side. It's to DeLuna. Putting on the ground, attacking. Rejected by Kyle Evans. Evans went up for the swat. Here comes the Eater in transition. O'Fury, little handoff, goes over to Egbo. Egbo, hip check, attacking towards the hoop is the 7th team foul against Cal State Fullerton, and that's going to be a 1-and-1 chance. But how about this swat? Kyle Evans going way up to go meet Kobe Young above the rim, and the Colorado State transfer gets the swat. Well done, Evans. And now Egbo will shoot a 1-and-1. Ben Leuchten back in is, well, a nice greeting to Kyle Evans. Coming off the floor, Miles Shea also returning to the contest for UC Irvine. Jurian Dixon comes off, and I imagine he'll get a pretty nice greeting coming off the floor as well. And now it's going to be a substitution mistake as Shea was trying to get into the lane late. Again, it's a 1-and-1 chance, but Egbo already had the basketball trying to shoot his free throws. It's kind of a careless moment right there for UC Irvine, and you generally don't see that out of Russ Turner's teams. Egbo gets the free throw to go. And just a hunch, this team will probably hear about that. Practice tomorrow. Again, tough turnaround. Though it's a lot easier when you're at home versus when you have to go on the road. As Egbo gets both free throws, Irvine will face Cal Poly coming up on Saturday. Cal Poly, a team that took UC Irvine to overtime up at the Bren Center, and the shot clock never did reset, so now a clock issue here inside of 3 minutes to go. As these teams try to get it across, they'll put it to 23, so 7 seconds getting across midcourt. It reset to 20, but not the 30 that it needed to, so now they got it sorted out. 9-point lead for UC Irvine, matches their largest of the ball game. Cal State Fullerton has been as close as one after a 10-2 run, but have never had a lead in this game. Ball gets underneath, 13 to shoot. Over on the left side now. Trying to create a little bit of space is O'Day, and he missed it. Leuchten gets the rebound, now up ahead to O'Fury. O'Fury always looking to attack. Puts it on the ground, goes back out to Che all alone. Leuchten's three, missed it strong. A wide open look for Bent, just didn't get it. So he made his first two, but now has missed his last two. Now a three on the other side, and that's taken and missed by Robinson. Cal State Fullerton, 5 of 14 from behind the arc. UC Irvine, 6 of 18. It's been a three-point shootout tonight by both these teams. Kind of falling in love with the three ball. Leuchten spun out of traffic, went up, got it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay Irvine possession. Bent was looking for a foul call. 21 seconds still on the timer. 2:11 to go in the first. Justin Hone going to sub back in for UC Irvine. They'll come out with Torian Lee coming to the bench. Raiders with 2 players in double figures, including Leuchten, who now is 14 after he was able to score on the inbound. Well, that's just easy money right there for Leuchten. 14 and 4, couple assists, a steal. Ball gets down low. Leuchten picks up the foul, and then a score by Vicentin on the other end. And I know that that's not going to be well received over on that UC Irvine bench with the way that Vicentin was able to get that kind of work down low. Just got right around Bent, and Bent picking up the foul in the process. So Vicentin trying to convert a three-point play. This is the first free throw attempt for Cal State Fullerton on the night, and it's a miss. So they went over 18 minutes without an attempted free throw. UC Irvine, meanwhile, 6 of 7. O'Fury picks up his dribble, passes to the point guard, Che. Che, the Chattanooga transfer. Hone, now to O'Fury, back to Bent. Bent, short corner, right side, 8 to shoot. Spins around his defender, now goes shot fake, goes towards the basket. All kinds of contact, no whistle. Ball knocked away, dangerous play, ends up in the hands of Che. Che through the lane, in traffic, towards the hoop, and scores! Ball was batted around like a pinball. Che ends up with it and is able to part the sea. A no-look eye fake, goes to the bucket and converts. What a job by Miles Che. And UC Irvine's got their largest lead of the night, up 11 with 1:23 to go in the first. Wow. First bucket of the game for Miles Che, and boy, did he earn it. When that ball was being batted around near midcourt, looked like someone was going to come up in a hard collision as that ball was just hanging up in the air near that half-court line. It was Che who ends up with it and gets 3 points out of it after converting the three-point play. Ball over on the left side now. It's a three for Cal State Fullerton. It was taken and missed. And that was Robinson, and then a foul by Vincent on the other side is going to send Leuchten to the line, shooting another 1-and-1. And the next foul against Cal State Fullerton will be their 10th, which will put UC Irvine in the double bonus. Cal State Fullerton trailing by a dozen, 41-29, with 1:08 remaining in the first. Leuchten, 14-6 already, and has done that in 13 minutes. You talk about efficiency. Ben Leuchten, 7-1, Karlsfeld, Germany. Just a Ken Palm dream kind of player. First free throw is good. Most efficient player in the Big West Conference, sixth most efficient player in the country. Converts both free throws. 16-6 now for Ben, who's averaging 18-10 over those last 5 games, and well, he's well on track to surpass those season averages. Inside of a minute here in the first, Cal State Fullerton down by 13. Towards the hoop, contact, O'Day gets it. And as Leuchten picks up his second foul, a chance for O'Day to turn 2 into 3. .2 seconds left here in the half, and now we'll see. O'Day up as Bent picks up that foul. O'Day hanging in the air, doing all he can, man. O'Day's got 8 with 6 rebounds. He's been all over the floor tonight. Richards hit 3 threes with 7 rebounds. Those two have been everything for Cal State Fullerton. As Donovan O'Day, the Titans' leading scorer on the season, Arlington, Texas native, misses the foul shot. Cal State Fullerton 0 for 2 from the line here in the first half with less than a minute to go. Che dribbles all the way to the short corner on the baseline and converts from about 12 feet. Che just made it look easy there for UC Irvine. 45-31, Irvine by 14 points. O'Day with a kick over to the left side. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Just holding on to it is O'Day, guarded by Egbo. Robinson. Right back to O'Day. You know O'Day wants to shoot. Robinson instead fires top of the circle. It's short, and that's going to be a shot. Take us to the end of the shot clock. O'Fury puts it up in time. It's good if it goes. It's off the mark from three-quarter court, but UC Irvine got possession, so the arrow back to Cal State Fullerton, and they have it to begin half number 2 at the Brent Center in Irvine, California. Bringing the ball up the floor is Caleb Brown. Caleb Brown, just 2 points in the first half. O'Day is the leading scorer on the season. He misses the jumper. Rebound goes to Eli Chol. Third rebound of this game, and now Justin Hone, a 10-point first half scorer. Kicks it into the corner for Miles Che. He goes shot fake, now back out to Hone. Leuchten comes up to set a screen. Hone uses it, now feeds the German giant down low. Leuchten couldn't get the little bunny to fall, and after he got tipped around by Chol, and Leuchten goes out of bounds, and well, the Titans are going to get it back. 45-31, UC Irvine leading Cal State Fullerton. Gators trying to remain perfect in conference action. They're also trying to win a 19th straight game at the Brent Center, which would match a program record. UC Irvine currently enjoying one of the longest home winning streaks in the country, second of any mid-major, 8th overall. You got to go back to December of 2000 to January of 2002, when UC Irvine won 19 straight games here in this building. And well, Irvine has won 18 in a row coming into tonight. Jurian Dixon gets it over to Miles Che. Che comes off the Leuchten screen, pulls up right side. Mid-range jumper is missed, and the rebound comes off to Brown. Up ahead to O'Day, trying to back down Hone into the corner. Little dribble drive, Robinson towards the hoop. Hung on the rim, didn't fall. Leuchten the rebound, up ahead to Hone. Hone for UC Irvine finds a wide open Shea for three, misses it off to the right. Joel tried to get that rebound, last to touch it. There was Robinson, who also had a hold of Eli Joel on that play, so UC Irvine will keep it. And now Chang will be the inbounder for UCI. Looking for somewhere to go. It's on the baseline. His two is missed. Fought for his own rebound. Ends up in the hands of Jurian Dixon. And now it's a 3-on-2. Dixon counted and one. UC Irvine sticks with it and gets the reward. Justin Hone fought to keep that alive, and then as Jurian Dixon wisely saw the basketball, able to pick it up with not much space, beat his defender, and with orange going one way, it was white going the other, and Dixon ends up not only getting the layup to get him into double figures with 11, converts the three-point play, so now he's got a dozen. He's the second leading scorer in this game, 12 points, 5 assists for Jurian Dixon, who is having a night for UC Irvine. 17-point lead for the Eaters. Ball gets up top. It's over to DeLuna. Back to O'Day, guarded by Dixon. Dixon's done a good job on O'Day. Into the corner, on the attack. Back out. O'Day, 6 to shoot. Runs into Leuchten, tries to get around, bent, does, and scores. Donovan O'Day now in double figures with 10, and a technical foul was issued at the end of the play. And it looks like that's going to go against Justin Hone of UC Irvine, as Russ Turner was sticking up for his player there, talking about how Hone was held. So they're going to go back to the monitors and review this thing. The call on the court was a tee against Justin Hone. And now the referees are going to take a peek at this. Just 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the second half, with UC Irvine up by 15 points. So as the officials try to get a second look, we'll try to get you one as well. 48-33, UC Irvine by 15 at the moment. At the end of that play, O'Day extends the arm, gets around. Eli Joel down. Justin Hone got tripped up, as we saw DeLuna, I think, brought him down, and then Hone kind of stepped back on top of him, and then after it was broken up by Robinson, he swatted his hands out of the way, and that's where Justin Hone picked up the technical. So contact with DeLuna and Hone down low, and then Hone took some exception to Robinson kind of putting his arm up in the neighborhood, I guess trying to break it up. I don't know what there really was to break up. Hone didn't like it, swats his hands out of the way, can't do that. That's how you get a tee. And that's what the officials are looking at right now. Looks pretty clear cut. And Hone didn't like how he was drugged down by DeLuna. That was clear. And now, while the referees continue to take a peek at this, Hone with 10 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Looking onward. Get another look at this in case you missed it before. DeLuna goes down, and there was clearly some chirping right there. And Hone, again, just not liking what Robinson kind of did to break it up and instigate. You know, you can't hear what was being discussed there. That's a tee that, you know, Justin can't do that. You got to be wise about reacting in those kind of situations. A leader for this team, a winning player for UC Irvine that is now 4 threes away from becoming 10th all-time in three-point shooting at UC Irvine. Hone has been such a key part of this program on both sides of the ball. Officials still watching this, and you wonder if they have the same angles that our crew was able to have as they continue to watch Urban Wilson, Randy Heierman, and Steve Devine, the officials here on this Thursday night. And now they will confer and determine what the final call is going to end up being. Again, the call on the floor was a technical foul that was issued to Justin Hone. UC Irvine up by 15 points, 48-33. 17:50 remaining in this game as they sort out exactly how they want to call this. It's been a lengthy delay to organize this. Again, we're going on over 5 minutes here as the officials are now going to go to each bench and give an explanation. It looks like we are going to have some kind of answer here. It's Russ Turner and Mike Wilder getting the explanation in front of the UC Irvine bench as Dedrick Taylor gets his in front of the Cal State Fullerton bench. After video replay showed whatever the officials want to call here. And Russ getting a lengthy explanation. Hone still on the floor. And they're still talking about this. They're going to end up calling this a double technical, and they're going to call one on DeLuna and then one on Justin Hone. So with the double T, it ends up being negating, and UC Irvine will just get the basketball. So after all of that, no harm, no foul. Play on. So T to DeLuna, T to Hone, and now basketball resumes. I mean, you saw clearly where Hone got his, but for DeLuna, I guess getting it for maybe dragging Hone down in the first place. Anyway, we play on finally. Here's Miles Che. Che into the corner, Jury and Dixon. Back out to Che. Top of the circle, 10 to shoot. And now a foul underneath on the entry pass over to Bent Leuchten. And that's going to be another one on DeLuna, and that's going to end up being his third after the T. And that's already 4 team fouls against Cal State Fullerton here in this second half. And we're 2 minutes and 32 seconds in, and they have 4 fouls against them. So UC Irvine, a top 5 free throw shooting team in the country, well positioned to get a whole lot more as this game progresses. Jury and Dixon's 2 is missed. Crashing hard on that rebound try is Brown, who's slow to get up. And then in transition, another foul. This one goes against Hone. So after a nice, brisk pace to the opening 20 minutes, we have hit gridlock here in the second half. 17:22 to go. 48-33. UC Irvine still with that 15-point advantage. Anteaters have missed 5 of the last 6 shots. Fullerton's missed 4 of the last 5. And now there's going to be a technical foul that's going to be assessed to Dedrick Taylor. And that got started after Russ Turner was talking with the referees for a long time. Dedrick didn't like that. He's getting frustrated. And now he gets a T. So that's now a third technical here. And we're not yet 3 minutes into this second half. Miles Che will shoot 2 free throws. Again, a 15-point game. Miles Che, a good free throw shooter, misses that one. Not used to seeing that from Che. Irvine on the night. 10 of 12, rather, from the foul line. Again, 81% on the season. He gets to the second, so UC Irvine now up by 16 points. Boy, just a long time spent for not a whole lot. And that is the way this second half has started. hopefully just the flow of this game can adjust and adjust in a hurry. Ball gets back outside. It's over to Brown. 18 the shot clock. Shea goes down, and he's going to end up picking up a foul. So that's the first on Shea, who ends up tripping Brown in the process. And they're trying to steal an offensive foul call. I mean, he could have been called for the flop. Instead, chips up Brown, and that's how Cal State Fullerton gets the ball back in a baseline inbound. O'Day challenging Leuchten. Ball knocked away. Picked up, back up by Cal State Fullerton. Reset of the shot clock. Now from the right side, 3-ball for Brown is a brick. And another offensive rebound, a third chance. That one also missed by Vicington. And now up ahead running the floor is Bet Leuchten. Caught it too far underneath the basket. Saved it back out to Jurian Dixon. And now Justin Hone will direct traffic from the right side. Perfect pass underneath to Leuchten, who lays it in for two. Excellent entry from Justin Hone for his second assist of the night. Leuchten now with 18 and 9. 51-33. UC Irvine running away with this one on their home floor against Cal State Fullerton. Trying to win their first conference game. Knocked away by Torian Lee, goes out of bounds, will stay with Cal State Fullerton. For the Titans, after this game, they stay on the road, will play Long Beach State in a game that could be at the gold mine with some roofing issues at the Pyramid. Long Beach State dealing with that, so 2 rivalry games in rivalry week for Cal State Fullerton before they come home for Bakersfield and UC Santa Barbara. Pinned down low, a double block. It was Joel and Evans who were both there. Gets saved out to Justin Hone. And now Hone tries to get the lob to Evans. Back to Eli. Eli gets hit down low, and he'll shoot some free throws when we come back. We'll step aside where UC Irvine has an 18-point lead. Joel will try to make it 20. It's 51-33 Eaters on the 8-Eater Basketball Network.
The Big West is back in the City of Lights for the 2025 Hercules Tires Big West Basketball Championships, presented by Credit Union One. See 8 men's and women's teams battle for a conference title and an automatic berth in the NCAA tournament. Catch the action March 12th through 15th at Lee's Family Forum in Henderson, Nevada. Get tickets now at leesfamilyforum.com/BigWest or call 702-645-4259.
What's next? For us, it's not a question, it's a call to action. While a lot has changed, our dedication to a greater tomorrow is stronger than ever. Together with the community, we share an unwavering spirit to continue pushing forward, to seek challenges and succeed through academic achievement, new discoveries, and greater health for the days ahead. What's next is a brighter tomorrow, and at UCI, we'll stop at nothing to get us there together.
UC Irvine by 18 points with 16 minutes remaining on their home floor. Eaters trying to get to 19 straight home wins at the Brent Center, trying to match a program record. Eli Chol getting his first career start at the stripe, shooting 2 for UC Irvine. Made a couple of free throws earlier, 4 rebounds and a block shot tonight. Does Eli Chol. Free throws missed. UC Irvine, a very good free throw shooting team. Cal State Fullerton has only attempted 2 free throws, and they missed both. Joel's second foul shot is good. O'Fury will sub into the game. Joel getting the start for Devin Tillis tonight, who has a game time decision, and it's become apparent, well, he's not going to play. 19-point lead for UC Irvine is their largest of the game. Ball comes across midcourt from Richards. Over to the right side, it's to Richard. Now on the left side, Young, crossover dribble, gets it underneath. That's Robinson, back out, 12 to shoot. Up in the air, into the corner now, 3-ball is an air ball from Kobe Young, and a foul on the rebound try is against Kyle Evans. So, looked like UC Irvine got a stop, but then on a foul on the rebound attempt, it's going to stay with Cal State Fullerton. It's the 4th against UC Irvine. Inbound to Vicentin. The shot clock was reset to 20. Vicentin trying to back down Evans. Pass gets through. It's over to Richard. Richard sees that pass taken away by Hone. Up ahead to Jurian Dixon. Dixon in transition, lays it in. Another perfect feed from Hone, his 3rd assist. And Jurian Dixon's 14.5 assist night keeps getting better and better. Irvine by 21. Ball knocked free, and it's going to be UC Irvine possession after it came loose. Boy, Justin Hone's pass to Jurian Dixon on the money. He goes up for it, and from the left side gets a lay-in with the right hand. What a game it has been for Jurian Dixon of UC Irvine. Now here's Hone, who had 10 points all in the first half. He gets bumped. Foul goes against Vicentin. Vicentin's 3rd. Inside of 15 minutes to play at the Brent Center. It's all UC Irvine tonight as they try to get that 19th straight home win. Justin Hone shooting a 1-and-1. First foul shot is good. 7-0 run for UC Irvine now over the last 3 minutes. Part of a 17-4 run over the last 7 minutes. So Cal State Fullerton going back to the end of the first half. They have 4 points in 7 minutes of game time. Second foul shot's missed by Hone. Irvine is, well, I guess they're shooting their season average. Well, they were before that last miss. 13 of 17 from the line. They're an 81% free throw shooting team on the season. Ball underneath. Turnaround 2 is no good. Hone gets the rebound. Here comes Justin through the lane. Gets his shot stuffed, and it's picked up by the Titans. Up ahead, it's Richards. Hone tried to pick his pocket from behind. Nearly did it again. Of DeLuna. Right wing try is off the mark. Offensive rebound comes out to Cal State Fullerton. Say what you will about Cal State Fullerton, and they have struggled. They've done a good job on the offensive end, and it's Robinson who ends up getting 2 points on the second try. 55-35, Irvine by 20 on their home floor. Justin Hone into the corner. Torian Lee stops, pops, shoots the 3, and splashes it. A right corner triple. It's UC Irvine up 23 points. Torian Lee's first made 3 of the night gives the Eaters their biggest lead. And Justin Hone gets another assist. The Eaters have 14 assists on 19 made shots. Dixon 5, Hone 4. Leuchten and Shea each have 2, and then the other one's from O'Fury. Inside out action, 3-ball right side off the front of the rim. It was missed there by Young. Another offensive rebound, another second chance bucket. In fact, Cal State Fullerton and UC Irvine are now tied when it comes to second chance points with 8 apiece. Torian Lee hit a 3 a moment ago, trying to get the front court entry to Kyle Evans, but it gets kicked away. Keep talking about Jurian Dixon, who comes off the floor with Ben Egbo coming back in. Dixon had a 17-point game against Cal State Bakersfield to begin conference play. Also had 15 against Kennesaw State. Now 14 in this game. Che's three in the corners missed. Good box out, but O'Fury ends up with it anyway. The box out was perfect, but Fullerton didn't pick up the rebound, and then Kyle Evans scores. I don't know how O'Fury got that basketball on the second chance, but he did, and then Evans gets two. Egbo gets hit in the face, and then a jumper made on the baseline from Richards as Egbo got poked in the eye. The points will count for Cal State Fullerton. And now Burkjohn Akin will come in. 60-39 with 13:06 to go. As Egbo comes off after getting hit in the eye. And the officials will go to the monitor again to talk about that contact to the head. Got to review it. See where Egbo is, bottom right corner of your screen. Number 5 for UC Irvine as that off arm came out, wow, of Richards. In real time, it didn't look that dramatic. On the replay, you see where Richards came up and he threw that forearm to create space, and he got Egbo in the head. This is going to end up being a flagrant one. 13:06 left. Irvine by 21 points. Second monitor review of this second half. Egbo with 10-2 on the sideline. And the officials have made up their minds, and now we'll try to figure out what that decision was. Looks like nothing, and they'll play on. I think that's the right call. Certainly wasn't intentional to get him in the face. I mean, he did put the arm out to create space, which could have been an offensive common foul, and ends up resulting in a made bucket. And UC Irvine gets the ball back. 21-point lead. 13 minutes to go here in this game. It's Che who has it for UC Irvine now. Che looking left side to Torian Lee. Lee back over to Che on the right wing. Ball gets poked out of his hands. Kyle Evans sets the screen. Che back to Evans. Evans through the lane, block, and he's getting 2 free throws. Right in that block charge space in college basketball this year, I mean, if it's 50-50, it's a block. And 90% of the time that's going to be the case as Evans came in, sliding over, maybe just a little bit late was Richards. Didn't get him straight on, was outside the circle. And Kyle Evans will get 2 free throws. Trying to pick up the scoring from the Eater bench tonight. That's been relatively quiet. Another missed free throw. Uncommon to see UC Irvine's bench be outscored by such a large margin, but it's happened in this game. The Fullerton bench is outscoring the Irvine bench 23-8. Again, the Eater bench a little shorter tonight with no Devin Tillis. Second foul shot was good. Irvine back up by 22. 61-39, 12:38 to go here in the contest. Cal State Fullerton has the ball. O'Fury trying to get a takeaway. Pass goes into the corner, now goes back up top through the lane. DeLuna hit by Evans. Evans thought he had a stop, and now more free throws coming. That's the 5th against UC Irvine. There have already been 8 fouls against Cal State Fullerton in the second half. Titans had 8 fouls the entire first half. And now DeLuna, who got hit by Evans on the challenge, will shoot 2. DeLuna has not scored yet in this game. Couple of rebounds, couple of assists, and makes the free throw. The first made free throw for Cal State Fullerton comes to the 12:27 mark in the second half. They're 1 of 3. UC Irvine, after playing such great basketball last week on the road, trying to keep that up on their home floor. Second free throw wasn't close. UC Irvine gets the rebound. It's over to O'Fury. Fury has it for UC Irvine. Burkjohn Akin. Pass goes around the outside. It's to Che. Che knocks down the three. An ankle-breaking pivot, and then a three-point jumper on the left side. 64-40, Irvine by 24. Speaking of 24, DeLuna has it for Cal State Fullerton. The turnaround over Evans is an air ball, and it was about 2 feet strong. Here comes Torian Lee. Inside of 12 minutes to go here in the ball game. Che working the baseline, trying to get the pass to Lee. He couldn't hang on to it, and that's going to take us to a timeout. 11:41 to go in Irvine. All Eaters 64-40 on the 8 Eater Basketball Network.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $379 per month lease on a 2025 CR-V all-wheel drive Sport L Hybrid.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? At BK, have it your way.
What is happening?
Please, Dad, you're scaring me.
It's my job to protect you.
You said you'd never hurt me. Back off!
Rated R. Only in theaters now.
UC Irvine getting it done on the defensive end tonight. They forced 12 Cal State Fullerton turnovers. Titans is a team shooting just 30%. They're 5 of 19 from behind the arc. And the Eaters just dominating inside. That was a dual block from Evans and Scholl. UC Irvine on top, 64-40. Inside of 12 minutes to go, 11:41 left at the Brent Center. With UC Irvine trying to get to 16-2 and 6-0 in Big West play. Cal State Fullerton will need to mount a monumental comeback. Try to get their first conference W of the season. Again, down by 24 points. With the ball up top, it's Richard. Pass down goes over to Robinson. Richard for 3 on the left side, just barely scrapes the front of the rim. UC Irvine gets the rebound, and now it's over to O'Fury. Pass into the right corner for Torian, had it knocked out of his hands, fought to keep it. Good defense there by Richard, and now Che has it over on the left side for UC Irvine. He got around everybody, and a no-look reverse. He dribbled baseline, threw it up behind his back, and scored. What a play by Che. 3 on the left side in response is drilled by Kobe Young, and as Cal State Fullerton got it back, 66-43. 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go. UC Irvine, the 23-point lead. Che hit on the follow-through. Is going to shoot 2. So now Miles Che in double figures. He's got 11 Eaters. Starting lineup is doing so much heavy lifting tonight. Bent Leuchten 18 and 9 on his way to yet another double-double. Jurian Dixon, 14 points, 5 assists, a career night in assists for him. Justin Hone and Che each have 11. Hone with 4 assists, Che with 3. Shea gets that free throw to go. For Miles Shea, it's his 6th straight game in double figures. He had the 22 at Cal Poly, but I mean, you look at what Shea has meant to UC Irvine offensively on the season. He's averaging 11 points per game, but has come alive in conference. Again, has so tonight. 10:37 left, gets both free throws. 68-43, UC Irvine by 25 points. Led by as many as 26. 10.5 to go. It's Richards. Underneath DeLuna. Created a little space on Bent. Was just enough for him to put it up and in for 2. So for DeLuna, that's his first field goal tonight. He's got 3 points. Inside to Bent, he draws a double team, goes back out, 3-ball strong, offensive rebound. Bent Leuchten has another double-double on the season. Now Bent working in the post. Bent backing down his man. Goes up with the left hand. 8 double-doubles on the season for Bent Leuchten after getting that rebound. Couldn't come up with the points. And now here's Cal State Fullerton on the other side. To the bucket, foul on the attack, and Robinson will shoot 2. I mean, Bent has been a double-double machine. I mean, you look at Leuchten now, that's his 5th double-double in the last 6 games, and his 8 double-doubles lead the Big West. Free throws incoming for Robinson of Cal State Fullerton. 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting. He's taking 5 threes, missed them all. Gets that free throw to drop. Cal State Fullerton is actually shooting right about their season average from behind the arc, 28.6%. Egbo returns as Torian Lee comes off. I mean, my goodness, the double-double efforts for Bent Leuchten, it's just becoming every single night. 20 and 10 against Cal Baptist, against Cal Poly, 24 and 11. In that game, CSUN 17 and 12. UC San Diego 23 and 13, dominated, and tonight 18 and 10. O'Fury picks up his dribble instead of picking up a foul. Smart move. Gets the entry pass down low to Leuchten with 2 guys on him. Back outside O'Fury. Now Leuchten had single coverage briefly before the double came and ball got stripped out of his hands. That's a turnover. Going the other direction, it's Richards. Back out, trailing 3-ball, top of the circle. Is an air ball. Kias Vicentin. Check that. Ketis Tillahan came into the game and ends up airballing his first effort. And Cal State Fullerton has now missed 9 of the last 10 threes. 1 for 7 from behind the arc in the second half. UC Irvine ball. Less than 9 minutes to play at 68-47. Irvine by 21. Leuchten, 3-ball, right wing. Yes, sir. 21 and 10 for Bent Leuchten. And his dominance in Big West play continues. Fall-away baseline 2 is missed from about 10 feet from Kobe Young. Rebound comes out to UC Irvine. Justin Hona on the attack. Slides through the lane, now brings it into the corner. Cross-court pass, O'Fury. They were daring him to shoot a 3. Said he passes it away. 15 to shoot. Gators taking their time with it. Bent Leuchten, 3 threes tonight. It's a career high. O'Fury, he takes a 3. He missed it. And the rebound comes off. Cal State Fullerton. Underneath, DeLuna tries to split 2. O'Fury comes over, tries to get the swipe, picks up a foul in the process, and that will take us to a timeout. Eaters feasting on their home floor tonight, 71-47. Bent Leuchten's 3 threes have the Eaters in cruise control, the Gator Basketball Network.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
You mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job.
Hard work, dedication.
I'm the Capital One bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that have to be
bank guy.
Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Weren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? At BK, have it your way.
Your life is pretty smart. But when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
It's Jay rolling for UC Irvine right now, making a lot happen. UC Irvine's point guard has been sensational. 13 points, 3 assists. Jay has been really good for UC Irvine. Big part of how the Eaters have pulled away here in this second half. And the no-look lay-in to finish it off. 7:57 left. 71-47. UC Irvine leads now 71-48 as the first of 2 free throws was good for DeLuna down low of Cal State Fullerton. Second free throw attempt missed. Hone and Joel collided there on that rebound try, so a second chance coming for Cal State Fullerton. And a free throw rebound leads to a 3. You want to make your head coach crazy. Give up a free throw rebound and then a 3 ball on the left side. That is not ideal for UC Irvine, but, well, fortunately for the Eaters, they have a 20-point lead. Not a whole lot of time left in this game. 7.5 minutes to play. Justin Hone up top, gets the screen from Leuchten, double comes. Now the pass to Bent, all alone, Shea, shot fake, puts it on the ground, now step back left, elbow 2 is missed, and DeLuna gets the rebound for Cal State Fullerton. Again, still a 20-point lead for the Titans, but see Irvine making a couple mistakes down the stretch, particularly that last possession. Ends up being a 4-point possession. Lay-in, missed there by Young, and Justin Hone ends up with it as Bent Leuchten came over and helped alter that shot. Here's Che. Pass goes over to Hone, has it on the left side. Crossover dribble. Hone on the attack, gets bumped, no whistle, and the rebound comes off. On the other side, the layup no after Tillahunt had gotten the board. UC Irvine goes the other direction. The alley-oop try. Hone was trying to get it to Chol, who was held. And that's going to end up being a foul against Cal State Fullerton's Zion Richardson, the Quincy transfer. That's now 4 on Richardson. Justin Hone tried to get that no-look alley-oop try. Not a ton of contact upon further review, but enough for Eli Chol to get the whistle. You see Irvine in the double bonus. That's the 10th against Cal State Fullerton. Eli's first free throw missed. Irvine just 16 of 22 from the stripe. Eli Chol 3 of 5 from the line. He's got all 3 of his points there. Justin Hone and Bent Leuchten come off. Leuchten 21 and 10. Hone 11 with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Those 2 have filled up the box score tonight. Eli missing both free throws now, and the rebound comes out to Robinson. Ball in the left corner. Young, down low. DeSentin, right-handed hook shot for two. Pretty good effort there by DeSentin. 18-point game. Che looking to Egbo. Egbo, dribble drive, right side, high off the window, no. Fought to get it back, did just that. Found Jurian Dixon just beyond the logo for two. So the extra effort from Egbo led to Jurian Dixon having his second best scoring night of the year. He's got 16, 3 in the corners clanked, and no good from Young. Rebound goes to UC Irvine inside of 6 minutes left. Here at the Brand, it's UC Irvine by 20, 73-53. Che had it knocked out of his hands, and then a foul on Che trying to get it back from Richard. So the foul on Che will be his second. It's the 8th against UC Irvine. That means a 1-and-1 is incoming here. We'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way, both sides. Irvine in the double bonus. Eaters have one more foul to give before Fullerton would be in the double bonus as well. In the second half that has seen 2 lengthy delays, 3 technicals, and the game hasn't been any tighter than what it was at halftime, 14 points. UC Irvine trying to go wire to wire tonight. They have dominated their cross-county rival. Home against Cal State Fullerton. 73-54, 5:34 to go. Second foul shot up and in. 18-point game. Here's O'Fury running the point for UC Irvine. Evans sets a screen for him. Gele over to Dixon. Dixon's a bucket away from a new career high. At 17 against Cal State Bakersfield. The Big West Conference opener back in December. Here's O'Fury. 5 to shoot in the corner. Dixon launching for 3. Short. Offensive rebound. O'Fury brings it back out. And now UC Irvine has no trouble draining clock with less than 5 minutes to play. Now it's Che, who got hit, and he's a little limping there. And I think he rolled his ankle, and he's hoping he's okay. He's going to come out of the game. And that is the absolute worst thing, if you're a UC Irvine fan, that you want to see in that situation. He rolled his ankle, got up on his own power, and now is going to head to the bench, where he'll be greeted by the Angels or the Anteaters athletic training staff with 4:54 to go in this game. A star point guard. I mean, it looks like he just kind of rolled his ankle at the end of that play with less than 5 minutes to go. A UC Irvine team that is already down Andre Henry for the season, already down Langston Redfield for the season. Devin Tillis not playing tonight, though game time decision. And now Miles Che, star point guard for UC Irvine, going to the bench. O'Fury fires with 1 to shoot. His second three-point attempt of the night goes off the rim and out of bounds as Cal State Fullerton gets it back. So Miles Che now standing on his own power on the UC Irvine bench. We'll continue to monitor that situation. We know we're not going to see him back in this game. DeSentin gets his shot blocked by Evans, and then Evans able to secure it. 4:24 to go, 73-55. UC Irvine with the basketball in the lead. Ben Egbo looking right side of Torian Lee. Lee dribbles down into the corner, picks up that dribble, short corner. Dangerous pass, nearly taken away. O'Fury now. Pulls up, free throw line 2 is a miss. O'Fury just doesn't get clean looks. Every shot O'Fury takes, and that should have been a travel right there. It should be UC Irvine ball. And a timeout called by Cal State Fullerton means we will take one too. 73-55, Irvine by 18 with 3:53 to go at the Brand on the Anteater Basketball Network.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
Do you mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
I'm the Capital One bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that have to be
Bank guy.
Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? At BK, have it your way.
Your life is pretty smart. But when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
3:53 left here at the Brent Center. 73-55, UC Irvine on top. You can help support the American Red Cross by visiting redcross.org/ESPN. If you're watching on your screen, you can scan the QR code. Support for the Fires just up the road in Los Angeles. We're about 30 miles south down in Orange County. Layup for Richard. Gets Cal State Fullerton within 16 points, 3:35 to go. Miles Che, who went into the tunnel during the last timeout to get his ankle checked, now is back on the UC Irvine bench. Pass underneath, gets through. Kyle Evans lays it in. That now becomes the storyline in this game. 75-57, UC Irvine by 18 points. You just want to make sure that not just take care of business and get the win, but come out of it healthy. And you got to make sure that, well, Miles Che is. And that's now the question that looms on been kind of an injury-plagued season. Like as incredible as the 15-2, soon-to-be 16-2 start has been, and 6-0 in league play, Anders dealing with some injuries. Another time out on the floor, 75-57 Eaters with 3:10 left in the Eater Basketball Network.
Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go, make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
Introducing CU1 High Yield Checking, the account that rewards you for everyday banking. Earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No minimum or opening balance required. Get started at cu1.com/high-yield-checking.
What do microbes in the gut of a bumblebee have to do with the health of human beings? How can familiar smells lead us to potential new treatments for Alzheimer's disease? How are the solutions to coastal erosion linked to the threat of flooding in urban areas? These are the questions UC Irvine researchers are asking every day to solve challenges right here in Orange County, throughout Southern California, and across the globe. UC Irvine. Great minds think together.
75-57, UC Irvine leading Cal State Fullerton. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play at the Brent Center. And right now, I know that UC Irvine fans probably more concerned about the UC Irvine bench than who's on the floor here in an 18-point game, because Miles Che had an early exit. Che, good night. His free throw is up and through. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Had a really good second half. And ends up leaving early with a rolled ankle. Got attended to, and likely not going to see him back in this game. Irvine has been without Devin Tillis tonight, as both free throws are good. Ben Leuchten, what he is doing in Big West play is nothing short of amazing. He's got 21 points, 10 rebounds tonight. He's one of 6 players in the country that have had 6 or more 20-point, 10-rebound games this season. And he is nearing that being his average in conference games. Ben Egbo, shot fake. Burkjohn. Ball on the outside. Dixon to Joel. Joel got the start tonight. There's Burkjohn. Found a wet spot on the floor. Got up, finds Dixon for 3, missed it. Next bucket for Dixon will mean a new career high for him. In transition on the other end. Zion Richardson shot no good, but he will get a couple of free throws here. 2:40 to go. UC Irvine has led by as many as 26 in this game. That has been reduced to 16. Gators have missed 4 of the last 5 shots, 5 of the last 6 from behind the arc. Gators pretty much rolling with their second unit down the stretch. Lee and Evans will return for UC Irvine. Free throw good. So Zion Richardson now with 14 points. Now a 15-point game. Second free throw miss. Kyle Evans the rebound. Gators also, again, you don't necessarily have to consider style points, but when you figure the computer ranking, you're at home against a team that is outside the top 300 in college basketball. Irvine wants to be able to win this game by as many as possible to maybe try to pad the computer numbers for the net. I think at 43, you got to consider that if you're going to be in the at-large conversation, that for a 26-point game to now come all the way down to 15 as the stop happens there for UC Irvine just over 2 minutes to go. You'd like to see UC Irvine maybe get this game back to the 20 range, just to create a little bit more pad and maybe help your computer score as much as possible. Well, Fury going to hang on to it, but more importantly, you want to come out as healthy as you can, take care of business, just secure the W. Fury will turn on the Jets with 6 to shoot, finds a wide open Ben Egbo for the slam. Boy, Fury kicked it into overdrive. That led Egbo alone. 3 is missed immediately by Robinson. Rebound comes out to O'Fury, and O'Fury traveled, trying to make a decision, but, well, no, they called a timeout first. That would have been a travel, but Russ Turner calls a timeout first to go get some subs into the game. And now Russ Turner is going to be able to get Tishawn Ahir into the contest. The freshman from Crescenta Valley High School in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. Ahir is in. There's Burkjohn. Down low, Evans with the dunk and some authority. 79-60, minute 15 left. Underneath. Gators getting their reserves some time, and they're playing pretty well. Evans trying to get another block. The reverse lane is good by Vicentin. He's got 6. Final minute from the Bren, 79-62. The students want Ahir to make a 3, and probably some other folks watching across the country might want to see that too. Foul underneath. And that's going to lead to 2 free throws coming up for UC Irvine. Brookjohn Akin at the stripe. So Fury got that feed to Ben Egbo just a moment ago, an emphatic slam. 79-62, Irvine by 17, 49 seconds to go. Brookjohn's first free throw attempt is rattled in. The Gators below their season average tonight from the line, 17 of 24 on the season. They're by 81%, about 71% tonight. That last foul was on Zion Richardson. That's his fifth, so he's fouled out of the game as Brookjohn Akin gets both. 81-62 the score. Russ Turner trying to make sure his team doesn't pick up a foul here. Ball goes down low. It's the Vicentin around Evans, goes out of the popcorn machine, and Akin takes it back, and now a 5-second shot clock differential between the game clock. Egbo in full speed. Here gets it, now it's Akin. Gators are trying to play to the final horn here. Again, they don't want to pick up a shot clock violation. Egbo into the corner, Lee. Ahir for three. No, tipped alive. Another chance coming. Ahir passes it off. He's got an open look, but gets swatted, and now Brookjohn, oh no, a foul. A foul on the play, and Ahir's gonna get 3 free throws. That's a big call. And now T-Shawn Ahir, who has the Brent Center on its feet, misses the first. There's a lot of tension on these free throws. The walk-on from La Cañada Flint Ridge doesn't get the roll. Just want to see him get one. Building's ready to erupt for him. He got it. 20-point game for UC Irvine, just got it over the rim. Layup on the other side, no second chance, missed as well. The putback still off. The rebound secured by Evans, and UC Irvine gets a